CNN was able to use shithole 195.
Yeah, but if I say it, I get fined $4,000. Exactly. CNN can say shithole, and you don't fucking bitch about it. Because you're a goddamn cunt. You're a fucking mind-controlled fuck.
Was CNN taken off Twitter? Were they banned from Twitter for a day? I have yet to read that story.
They don't care if they're sacrificing babies and pot-bellied PvPs are raping them. All they care about is if I use Anglo-Saxon shit. They're all just like F. Lee Bailey in the OJ thing said N-word 41 times. Yeah. They are allowed to do it, not us. Yeah. Well, fuck you. That's why I fucking use it. I don't need to use cuss words. I got a giant lexicon, bitches. But I'm gonna use it because you're not gonna sit there and tell me what to use. You got that? You got that? You got that? I'm not talking to our regular listeners and viewers. I'm talking about all the fucking control freaks who want to run my life. You've already run shit in the ground, and you and your political correctness can go straight to hell. There it is. House Judiciary Committee held hearings on social media filtering practices. And they're going to spin it and go, oh, we do everybody. Oh, we decide what's fake news. Oh, we have independent fact checkers. The Southern Poverty Law Center has $500 million in the Bahamas. The Southern Poverty Law Center has been connected to the Oklahoma City bombing and German intelligence and the Junkers and the EU. They are literally connected to Juncker, whose family was the head Nazis and made all the money. The damn bombers were called Junkers. And believe me, I didn't come up with this. No one could. There's articles going, Jones is the most flamboyant, articulate, riveting person we've ever seen. We don't know how he comes up with stuff this big. He should be a fiction writer. I didn't come up with that, God damn it. Juncker is the fucking heir of the motherfucking Nazis. The son of a bitch said to Trump a year and a half ago, we will crush you. We will defeat America in a trade war. You're never coming. It's a good thing I'm on the main. I am so sick of this shit. I have not fucking lied about anything. You just think I'm saying Nazis run this shit? I'm going to stop right. Man, I'm so sick of you leftist goddamn meth heads coming up to me wanting to fight me when you look like you couldn't even get out of bed in the morning, and you call me a Nazi, you dumb bastards. I just can't handle it anymore. Ties to the Nazi regime. It's like if I took a fucking dump saying that shit had a tie to me. I mean, you know. But the fact that Christians and people, oh, I like Alex, but he cusses sometimes. You know, I'm not somebody that uses a ton of cuss words in my private life, but when CNN and MSNBC and ABC and NBC, broadcast and cable get to say shit and fuck, and the FCC doesn't go after him, but Howard Stern gets kicked off terrestrial radio, and I get fined if I do. Well, when I'm internet streaming, I'm going to do it. All it is King's English. When the Norman, do you even know why that happens? Why shit and fuck and cunt and cocksucker and all that's illegal? They say profanity is the refuge of the ignorant. Not if you're teaching a class on linguistics. Look it up. It's called, oh, there's a law against the King's English. And the only laws, here's the deal. The Anglo-Saxons, they couldn't get them to quit using thousands of words. So it ended up getting adopted into the French Viking. The French Viking mix was the Normans. It created English, the world language, because it had so many different types of languages. It's a Mongol language. So they finally got them in Christian churches to go, feces is bad and sex is bad. So don't use fuck and don't use shit. And it's the beginning of political correctness. You think they came up with banning words 10 years ago? Or in the Soviet Union 100 years ago, 80 years ago? No. They learned to tell people in England, you don't use your language. And they said, no, we're going to use it. So they went, oh, we'll be Christian. Don't say fuck. Because they went, okay, well, that's kind of a private word. You're right. Well, we won't use that one. Don't use shit. And once they get you to say you can't use one word, now you can't use any words. And they're going to tell you every day what the new word is you can't use. They're coming for your speech, which means your mind, which means your soul. They're openly censoring. Emojis would crash your phone until 2 days ago if you talked about Taiwan or, I mean, China was controlling worldwide iPhones. If you sent out an emoji of the Taiwan flag, your phone crashed. to teach you a damn lesson, and that isn't a scandal, that's where we are. I had to come here today. I was out at the lake with my children. Gorgeous day. It looks like the Caribbean in Lake Travis. Catching fish, swimming, having the time of my life. And I'm not saying I'm a hero. I pointed my car 40 miles to here, 35 miles, and I came here because I can't sit there and watch a bunch of mega corporations that own slave factories and suicide nets and robot factories and all these asshole people worth hundreds of billions apiece lecture middle-class people that they're bad of their free market when they're exempt from taxes. But again, it's, oh, Alex Jones. They spend all their time demonizing that. They know their lies don't work as well, so all the media, all the mainstream media, all the dinosaur media spends all its time for years. Alex is evil, Alex is bad, misrepresenting, telling people frauds, and then they hope once they get you to accept it's bad, they can then take the label and go, and every other libertarian, conservative, Christian, gun owner, veteran group, nationalist. Oh, CNN is quarterbacking, shutting us down, saying we're fake news, then showing false stuff we never said without even linking to it. Always a telltale sign. Oh, Jones said this. Jones said there's Martian slave colonies. No damn link, no photo, no video, no audio. You're getting hoodwinked. And America isn't perfect, but it did have some free speech and some free market, and just a little bit of it made it the apple of the eye. What if we did something even bigger? Well, then we can expand intergalactically, and the globalists don't want that because they believe you're scum and believe they're going to wall you off and they're going to move forward in the future. But Trump and I and others believe in a human future, and we're going to win. They're coming for your free speech. That's it for this live transmission. Please do something about it. You have been warned.